Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. My name is Kirsten, I'm your host. You might be seeing this on Soul Light Hypnotherapy. Not sure if I'm going to release it there too, but anyway. So I decided to pull out the old true crime oracles and look into some politics, right? We've all heard about the E-files, the Epstein files, and these are sealed documents with names tied to ex-trafficking, power, and money. But for years, these files have been locked away, and Congress passed a law recently to force the DOJ to release them. That's called the Epstein Files Transparency Act. So the DOJ has been releasing files, but been doing it very slowly and not all at once. They've also blacked out and heavily redacted the files to point to other individuals outside of our felon president. So even though they're supposed to release everything, they're still holding back millions of pages, and people are asking why. So I'm asking the cards, right? What is the DOJ trying to protect the Citrus King, the Felon 45 from? And I got burial, beach, inside, and death. So something was supposed to stay buried, like completely erased from memory, but it's not. The dirt has shifted and the bones are showing. This card tells me that there's something real that was put to rest, a truth that was covered up long ago, and now it's being dug back up. This could be evidence, it could be an actual body, it could be a past crime or crimes that threaten to resurface. And that's the thing the DOJ is trying to protect him from. What was buried and covered up from being dug up and exhumed. The return of something long buried. Now, beach. This one, we see a man alone walking along at dusk, the end of the day, but also the beginning of night. So this could be some sort of a transition. Something or someone is on the edge of an exposure, because the beach is where land ends and water begins, where truth can wash ashore. So who is this man? It could be someone from the DOJ, but it could also be the felon himself. Either way, it's someone trying to walk away quietly before something gets revealed. They're trying to avoid the noise. They don't want questions. They don't want to be seen. But walking away isn't going to stop what's coming. The burial is connected to this card, because what was once buried, it's about to resurface. And whoever's walking that beach knows it. They're right at the edge. And the DOJ, they're trying to stop the tide from rolling in. Now inside, if you can see, it's a corridor, a dark corridor, just going on and on and on. So this isn't the surface, this is what's beneath it, what lies beneath it all. A dark, tight tunnel going deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's not a metaphor. This is a literal message about networks and hidden channels and a path that gets more dangerous the further and deeper you go in. So what are they protecting? They're trying to protect us from knowing how deep this goes, because baby, it's dark and it's ugly and it's horrifying. If people start really digging, it's only going to get darker. The DOJ is guarding the entrance, and they don't want anyone seeing what's down there, because if we did, we'd never look at this country the same way again. The next card we get is Death. Now here's the final blow. Can you see this? This looks an animal. It's another bones. It's more skeletons. But this is an animal head with horns. So this isn't the usual Death card. This one shows a horned animal skeleton, a creature, not a person, a monster even. And it's a message. What lies at the bottom, what lies inside, the deeper you go into this tunnel is not just death, it's a monster. We're talking predatory behavior. We're talking sacrifice. We're talking ritual. We're talking abuse of innocence. And everything they told you wasn't real is real. The cabal is real. And that's the truth that they're trying to keep buried. It's not just to protect the felon, but to protect the entire structure that helped it to happen. That the structure that it empowered, that it gave power to. Does that make sense? So they don't want people to know. It's so dark. Even I don't know if I should keep going. Maybe I should stop. I don't think it is going to come down to just DJT. If it all comes out, it'll crack the foundation of America itself. And it will force every lie into the light. It will tear open the shadow of this country. So they're covering up his crimes tied to death, tied to power and abuse of innocence. And the skeletons are real. The DOJ is blocking the truth, and the monster at the end of this tunnel is something the world isn't ready to face. So what I'm psychically picking up there's some kind of a deal in place. It's not a written deal. It's not something you would find in actual paperwork, but it's a spiritual pact, like a silent agreement between powerful people and entities. It's like a psychic non-disclosure. So they're not just protecting him. They're protecting what he's a gatekeeper for. DJT held access to something, maybe he still does. And if that door gets opened all the way, too much would spill out too fast. And it's not just about him. It's tied to something so much bigger. There's also a warning. Don't dig too deep unless you're really ready to lose everything you thought was true. So I think I'm going to stop here. because it's a strong warning. I don't think DJT was the first, but he's the one who said yes. This was never fully about him. He stepped into this role that others wouldn't. He said yes where others backed out, and that made him the lightning rod of power that he is today. That's why there's so much obsession around him, so much protection and chaos. He's not the altar, but he opened the portal. The altar was built by others, and the others, they don't want to be named. So when we ask, what is the DOJ guarding? They're not just guarding Felon 45. They're guarding access to something deep, dark, and powerful. And this beat card, this man walking alone at dusk, this is a ritual. Someone trying to walk away quiet before the tides wash the bones back up. So whatever this network is, it's very old, very, very old, and very corrupted. It doesn't want to come into the light. And I'm going to stop the reading here. If you like the reading and you'd like me to do more like this, please leave your comments in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, hype it if you can. It helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. Also, please subscribe and support the channel by visiting my Etsy store, Wingseer, WINGSEER. There you will find plenty of pendulum protocols and scripts to help you improve your life. There you can also book a 1, 2, or 3 question reading with me. And there's other things there for you to enjoy. The library is growing. So please make sure to visit. And thank you so much for showing your support to my channel and to me. Many blessings and happy holidays to all of you. Bye.